Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, and we have another Alliance War video. This is the full war. Again, I've actually kind of been enjoying doing these kind of full war videos, but this was the war after we had lost our tier 1s. This is a tier 2 war. I'm trying to get back up to tier 1. This is node 13, node 4 that has the arc overload and the vigorous assault. That one was empty on this one. So I got a freebie, which was nice. On this Masochism one, though, we have a rank 5 Sentinel, which really isn't a big deal. Sentinel's kind of nice with the torch because I'm just going to block the SP1s and it's going to build up the smolder, and it's just going to make torch stronger and stronger. I mean, it does take a little bit of chip damage, but it's pretty minor. And I'm just going to bait those out. I'm not going to do the SP2s. Those can do a more significant damage. So I got the indestructible up right now, but that's okay because once he throws, I'm just going to block it, turn it off, build up some smolder, build up some temperature. And yeah, and I don't throw an SP3. I just kind of redline it, which I don't know. Yeah, there we go. I do throw it. I was thinking I was going to get more incinerates and stuff off. He was being a little bit passive. Just being able to throw the regular incinerates is kind of nice because then you can just disable the Masochism fairly easily, and you can get some parry stones and whatnot in there with more ease. But yeah, this guy's melting now. But it looks like I took about 15% health on this fight, which 13%, so it's not too bad. But yeah, that Sentinel goes down super fast, pretty easy, rank 3 torch. And going into that fight, I accidentally forgot to boost. I was just going in so quick, and like right after I started, I'm like, I didn't boost. I probably could have lost a little bit less overall, just because my health and stuff would have been boosted up. So now I'm throwing on some boosts, because I got this fight and then the Power Snacks fight next. Now in this Guardian, you know, my plan was just to like play it a little bit safe. Towards the beginning, I was just going to plan on blocking his L1s and building up extra rock stacks. And I dex the first one and I get clipped at the end. Like, I don't know, I just messed up on the timing and I was too close to his little blast that he does. And after that, I'm like, I'm just gonna block, and we do that for that one. But I like that actually took a significant amount of damage off, and I think I block the next like 2 or 3, and one of them that I block, I don't have protection up, and it actually does a decent amount of damage. So not that one. I think it might be the next one. I think I don't have. Yeah, I didn't have protection up, and you know, now I'm down to 80%. And usually, I never get that low. And so I think from here on the rest, I'm like, I'm just not gonna block any of that stuff anymore in case I don't have protection. And I'm just dexing. This guy's got a lot of armor. He's got his own armor plus the armor from the node. And yeah, this guy's taking, you know, I'm not getting too many crits in and stuff like that. You know, I'm 468 on a regular hit, on a light hit. I have max furies now, and just I'm not critting through that armor very often, but that's okay. I'm just gonna keep kind of going slow and steady with the race, and thing is just gonna smash this dude. And you notice, like, I had 80% health after I blocked that that one L1 that did some damage, you know, and I've just been hovering, you know, one health point every parry that I take, which is nothing. So we're gonna end this fight, I think, right here. I think I might throw an L3. Do I? Yes, no, don't even throw it off. I probably could have, should have. Just redlining it, ding, smashes that fight. And now we're going to go up to this Mysterio. We're going to use Thing again. I throw in 1 health pot to him to make sure he's kind of topped off. And I also throw on a 150% science boost. And the only reason why I use this is because I like to push Mysterio to his L2. And I like to get some of my power back. And that just makes it a little bit easier to kind of do the cycle that I'm doing. So like I get him right below L1, parry, do a combo, cut it short with like a hard block, which typically baits his heavy or whatnot, and then you can kind of push him over to his L2 and not have to deal with his L1. Now this is an unawakened Mysterio, so I don't have to worry about poisons unless he hits me with a medium, which shouldn't happen, won't happen. And there, he did throw an L1. That's okay. So we're just gonna get him right before, right here. We're gonna push him over L1, hit him with a big L3, and I think this is where I messed up. I wasn't paying attention to the health bar. You notice I just crossed 50%, so it's got backup recovery. And I'm like, oh crap, he was like right over a bar of power. He's gonna come out 2-something bars, and he's building up, and whew, he just throws it before he goes to L3, because he would have gone to L3. So I got pretty lucky there. I got careless, wasn't really watching the health bar. And with this fight, you really do got to manage when you push them over 50%, because if they have a lot of power, it can really screw you over very easily. And so here I'm just trying to wait out a special 2, and I get the power drains, which isn't that big of a deal. You do get some willpower healing off of it. And here I'm just gonna push him over L1 and hit him with my own L1. It doesn't kill him, so I'm kind of backing off, and that kind of makes it so where he's gonna dash at you. There's a couple different tactics where you can kind of bait the AI to not throw their special one. So yeah, Mysterio goes down, get another pretty clean fight. And then this Korg, Mirage Turtle, he wrecked that with his Storm Pyramid X. And now the EMP node, I had my buddy Doomslug, he took that one. I'm trying to think who was on that, because I did not do it. I think it was a Hyperion, and he took it with his Doom. And so this is the end of the war. So you saw, like, if you saw the clock timer, there's 2 hours left. So I'm putting on all the boosts. I'm putting on the regen boost, not mainly for this fight, but for the next fight with Korg. And basically gonna get a 2-for-1. I'm actually gonna get a 3-for-1 because these fights go so fast. Mojo is just melting. The name of the game here is to parry medium like medium. Lots and lots of incinerates off quick, and block. Build up the smolders, don't dex, and man, he just goes down super fast. Now we got a Korg on the buffet Lionheart. We activate pre-fight. I make sure it's there. I back out. Just check, make sure that badge is on. The icon pre-fight badge is on his profile. It is, and we go into it. We still have the regen boost on. We're at 92% starting this fight. And I'm just doing short combos, stack as many Novas as I can as quickly as possible. Don't really need to worry about temperature. The Nova Flames are just going to do the work, even though they don't last quite as long. Not that big of a deal. And I got a late dex on that, but the Novas did kind of mitigate the buffet regen. And basically the plan is to try to push to L2 and make sure I'm blocking when he throws it. And I debated whether or not to just smash him right there, but I was playing very conservative. I didn't want to have him not die and get pushed to L3 and then smack me. So he only got one special off that whole fight. Super quick. Now we're going into this last buffet. I still have the regen active, and on this one we're going in with Void. Void is great for Buffet, he's great for Doom because he's got the Petrify, and this has the Strike counter suppression node where if you run out of your combo charges for a medium, light, or heavy, you start getting those suppression. They're not suppression passives that drain your power. So I kind of got unlucky. I didn't get any Petrifies at the beginning, and I totally missed the end of that L1. But I had the regen boost on. I'm still at 100%, so it's all good. We get another Fatigue. We don't get the Petrify, and he gets off another L1, and I miss the Dex again. I'm like, come on, I can do that Dex like every time clockwork, and I've missed it twice so far. But we're gonna take care of business on the rest of this fight. So now he does have Petrify, and I'm kind of just letting Buffet do a little work, dancing around. I might get one of those suppressions up, not that big of a deal. We get Fear of the Void. We need to get another Petrify, so that way if he does throw another L1, he doesn't get Hazarath. It doesn't happen. Again, it's late, but I get the Dex, go in. This guy isn't awakened, which is really nice, so I can hit him and I won't get shocked right now. I just can't knock him down, and no big deal. And of course, the last debuffs to get put on with Fear of the Void is a Petrify, and we get one right as he right as he dies. So it was nice. The Buffet ate him up quite a bit. Void wrecks Doom on that node for sure. My buddy Doomslug moves up, and he's gonna apply a white Magneto pre-fight. He's got for this war he had 4 left, and I'm like, we got 4 left, and you aren't gonna use them. Throw them on all the minions. I'll use them. So he applies the pre-fight on this recovery regen node, Vigorous Assault, and I go in with Thing. I didn't heal. I have this fight down. I've done this so many times. I'm super confident. I probably should have healed, but this war was actually, we already won it, so I wasn't too concerned with like being absolutely perfect, but we get it done regardless. And so my strategy here is build up a lot of the destructibles with a bunch of parries at the beginning. So from 100% health to 50% health, more parries, shorter combos, so that I have a lot of destructibles up for the last half, where when he throws a special, he'll get a regen, and I can do some dexing, and I can remove the some of my destructibles for the indestructible. So that's why you're going to see me parrying a lot at the beginning of the fight. And this guy does have Mystic Dispersion, but it's kind of on the smaller end, maybe 2 or 3 out of 5, which is nice. So I don't really have to worry. But like, you know, when you start getting like 4 or 5 of those Pustel buffs on you, when they start falling off, and they fall off rapidly, if the guy has significant Mystic Dispersion, it can really get you messed up really quick. You can get L3'd. But here, so we just push him over the 50%. So every time he throws a special now, he'll be fully unblockable. But we have 17 destructibles, 18. We're going to counter his L2s. It's most ideal to push him to L2. We get an intercept on that. And we're going to wait this out, kind of just take a little stroll back to the side. And then bait out his special 1. And we're going to wait out the regen so we can get a clean and easy opening. And this guy's almost dead, so we're gonna hammer him down just a little bit, and then I think we're going to pretty much clean him up with a big L3. And I'm going to try to make sure that I am at the max rock stacks. I believe I'm at 15. Nope, I don't go to 20. So, but this I think should finish him off. If it doesn't, I think I tap him over, coming out of this being unblockable. I'm pretty sure it kills him. Yeah, it does. So pretty clean fight. Lost very minimal health. Thing is an awesome counter for Man-Thing. And then my buddy goes up. Doomslug applies the Mags pre-fight to Dragon Man, and gives me the 15% attack. And the name of the game of this fight is to just to block. Make sure you block early, don't parry. I get out of that and I try to get an intercept in. He doesn't have it. Get him on the second time, do a short combo, and then I start hitting him under the stun, which just does massive amounts of damage. And then I counter him, and now right here I almost got messed up because I was in Nova Flame and I thought I had stunned him, or I could have stunned him, but he threw an L1. Luckily I blocked it all, countered him, and like just before you can even blink, 16 hits, that Dragon Man was down. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. So now we got pre-fight mags on this Wasp, and I'm gonna go in with Thing. Again, I'm not healing. I got the infinite amount of parries with the stuns, with the passive stun. Thing is shock immune. I'm pretty much only gonna hit her while she's under the stun, because she still can shrink and evade, and technically hit you. It knocks off your combo, but doesn't count towards damage. But you'll see, I think I ignore her shrink timer and I go in for a combo towards the middle of the fight, and she does shrink and I lose my combo or whatever, but I don't get hit. Yeah, right there. And it's actually not bad because I'm actually willpower healing from the fatigue debuff, and I'm just trying to bait out a special one. We do take a little bit of degen damage from the brute force, nothing crazy, and I'm just holding on. I was holding on to that L3 for like the right time. Do it under the stun. She should get less power because I have the max petrify mastery, 30% less power while under the stun. I'm going to convert a bunch of furies, and I'm up to 48. And then I'm just trying to wait. I don't want to push her to her L2 just because it hurts a little bit more when you block it, and I don't know the full evade. Give her a little tap, come on, yep, here she goes, she throws it. We're going to go back in, and we're hitting pretty hard now. And yeah, with the white mags pre-fight on this node, it makes it so much easier. Grateful to my buddy Doomslug for ranking his up, and it's going to be super valuable for us to help clear this full right side. I pretty much can do the full right side now if he's got that pre-fight available, which basically leaves everybody else to the left, so it's really beneficial for the team. And then he throws on his last one onto this Thing boss. It's gonna give me extra 15% attack, plus I'm max boosted. We're going in with Void, and we're gonna wreck this dude. You know, as far as like my strategy for this is to parry. You know, a lot of people say, oh, you can't parry the boss. I'm like, yes, you can parry the boss. You can't stun him, but you can parry him. And parries do less block damage. And you're going to build up the destructibles, so it's very crucial to learn how to still parry while they are stun immune. And you can get off, you know, multiple parries in the combo. You can, you know, if they hit you 3-4 times, you can get 3-4 parries if you got your time right. Like now with like double parries, reparry, whatever you want to call it. You might be used to doing 2 in a row, but you can do 3, you can do 4 in a row. There I got 2 out of that 4 combo. It was on hit 1 and 3. Only got 1 on that, but it's just, if you can get them off, man, it makes a big difference. And on like a boss like this, where, you know, you can, you know, not have to worry about how many times you dex, then yeah, so it's just a valuable skill. So that's what I'm trying to do here. And basically my strategy is, you know, after I get him to 15 rock stacks, bait his special, do a full combo, parry, block bait his heavy or whatever it might be, like this, and then stop at either 8 or 9 hits, and then I can go into another combo and stop at the end where he's at 13 rock stacks, throw my special, bait his special, and just repeat, repeat, repeat. So there is a cadence, there is a strategy to this. I'm just not just like wailing on them. And yeah, so here I'm at 8 combo. I'm gonna do a full I should have done a full combo to get him to 13. I didn't. Here we get 13. Hit him to 15 rock stacks, and just gotta wait. Hopefully he'll throw that special. I think this is the only time we kind of get backed up in the corner. Get some nice clean evades on that. And yeah, so we should get to 13 special, 15, bait his special, rinse and repeat. So this dude's going down. This is a rank 3, I'm pretty sure it was SIG 200 thing. I've taken a few of these guys down this season. I mean, I'm pretty confident. You can mess up, and I think towards the end, I was gonna throw a special and I didn't, and luckily I think I got him to like 14 rock stacks, and luckily he kind of held on to it. I think we'll see it sometime soon, but we're able to work it out. I cut combo short to make sure that when I do get him to 15, he has a bar of power and whatnot. So like that last one, I cut the combo short so that my next combo would just get him over. Mediums give more power than light attacks, just a small amount, I believe. So it can make a difference. Like right there. So like I was like, I should have thrown a special, but now I'm in. I was in assassin's range, and he didn't throw a special, and so now I'm just kind of tapping into his block. Gonna give me some space, and then we get the special off. Smack him with an L2. He does have protection up, not a big deal though. I think he's gonna throw it, and maybe not. Detonate those power stings. Does he? Maybe not. Nope, they fall off. That's unfortunate. Just gonna tap into his block, wait this out, and he dies. Another thing boss solo. We won this war. You know, the Civil Warrior CW3. They put up a decent fight, but we did really well on the attack bonus. For my BG, we only gave up 2 deaths, which is a stellar job. Super proud of everybody in my group. Super proud of my whole team. Got the victory, and yeah, so got another MVP. And we're rolling. We're up in the top of P1. We're hoping that we can somehow maybe get to Masters. We'll see. But thanks for watching, fellas, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.